What is going on YouTube? JustinDezzz back with another Hobart Teambuilder Dynasty. We're going to start by showing, and I didn't realize this, because technically in this game, Independence is count as a conference, which I think is a little weird, but it is what it is. But Jordan Williams was the offensive player of the week, the last two games / last two episodes. So against Navy, dropping the 50 burger, he had 4 total touchdowns, almost 100 yards himself, and 341, which I believe is a career high. And then last week he had 95 yards, 296, and a blowout against Army. But today, in this episode, we are playing against Notre Dame. The odds are against us. They're A+ across the board. They have a way better defense and somewhat of a better offense. And they've pretty much they've had some close calls, like against Stanford, who we play in a couple of games. And against Syracuse, I believe that's Syracuse. I could be wrong. But they've kind of also blown out some teams like Purdue. But then, I mean, they only have one legit win, which is against Virginia Tech, in my opinion. I mean, other than that, like, they haven't really beaten, like, they're 1-1 against like winning teams. Now, granted, we're not a winning team, but the odds are against us. Meanwhile, we've had one team that does not have a winning record so far through our schedule. Michigan's been 3-4. They've been disappointing, but Syracuse and Buffalo, kind of what I expected. Boston College, same thing. Texas A&M, I did not expect them to be 5-3. Army, Navy, expect that. Old Dominion, kind of expect that. Stanford, I don't expect them to be 3-5. And then Troy is 5-1. So before we hop into today's game, I figured I would, re-show you guys kind of how recruiting is going. We are very close to getting Chris Bonner. TJ, who we fell off a little bit on his board, and the last two games, like, it has helped us a lot. The 2-game winning streak. I mean, obviously, it makes sense that if you win, recruits are gonna be like, "Oh, hey," but I mean, we were like 5th on his recruiting board, and now we're number 1. So to me, that's huge. But the last 2 games, it's been very huge for us in terms of recruiting. I mean, we got a 4-star running back. We got an athlete. I believe he's going to be a wide receiver, maybe? Or no, he's going to be a linebacker, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, it's been a couple of days, so I don't remember the last time. But, a solid recruiting class. So, but I hope you like this video. Subscribe to this channel if you're not new. Like the video, comment, and we are going to rock with the white uniform, white top, purple pants, white shoes. It's going to be a big game. Can we extend our winning streak to 3, or are we going to lose again? Well, let's find out. Beautiful South Bend, kind of a night game, cold game. I just saw that their starting quarterback, which, I mean, it's not going to really matter, but it kind of helps that their starting quarterback is out for the season. And Holloway is going to be out for the next 3 weeks, so he might be back for possibly Troy's game, but I highly doubt it. I think we have one more bye week. I'm not sure, but apparently we forced 125 fumbles, which I don't think is true at all. But, we got the one little section of orange. Other than that, it is a whiteout here in South Bend. I mean, we probably should have changed it because, I mean, I think it's pretty cool that they have a whiteout and they're not going white, but, it is what it is. But I think we're going to receive it. All right, let's get going under the lights. South Bend, can we pull off the upset? Frat Bros versus Catholics. Micah Stone returns it. Not the greatest return. I mean, our offense has been clicking the last 2 episodes. just in general. I've been more impressed with the defense. The offense has always kind of come, but the defense has been inconsistent, and it's a great run by Rakeem Wallace, and he's going to get about 3. Not a bad run. Not the greatest, but just a great shoelace tackle. Because, to be honest, it was more luck than anything. Oh, not the greatest throw by Williams / me, but you know, it is what it is. It's 3rd and 7. My controller's going crazy. South Bend's going nuts. To Wallace, and they don't block. Oh, 4th and 6, a gain of 1. We're gonna punt it. So we are gonna sim defense until the red zone, unless they score like immediately, because apparently that has worked the last couple of games. But we're gonna hop into it. 19. I mean, it's probably not gonna work, but it's worked the last couple of games. So as it's just an empty backfield. Yeah, touchdown. Yeah, quarterback went 4 for 4, 56 yards, a touchdown. He just lit us up. As Micah Stone returns it, he's going to get a decent gain, 23 instead of 15 now. So that's good. All right. I want to establish the run. UConn is surprisingly ranked. UConn gets like really good in this game. Them and Georgia Tech. As that's a gain of 6. That's not a bad run. Clemson gets upset by Virginia. Oof. If my boy Mark is watching, he's not happy. He went to Clemson, but he bleeds like Clemson orange and purple. As I think we're gonna go that. This is probably not gonna end well, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we can't be afraid to throw it. Empty backfield. And that was just a horrible throw. Maybe it doesn't help that I haven't played this game in a couple of days. But yeah, I don't know. I still got to figure out like how to lob it, because to me, if I lobbed it there, we would have had a shot. But that was just a straight bullet. It was very ballsy of me to, you know, do straight up man to man. But thank God they ran the ball, because I think if it was man to man, we would have been burnt toast. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I kind of like, as it's a check down, 3rd and 5. If we allow the field goal, I think I'd be okay with that. Obviously, I would like a turnover, but you know, they're definitely in field goal range. So, oh, and we can't tackle Worth for poop, and they get the first. It's not like our defense is not in the right place. That they are. It's just we can't tackle, and the awareness is just a bit off. And he completely just Nelson Aguilar'd it. He dropped it. Just straight up Butterfingers. Completely saved us, honestly. They might run it. I don't know if they've only ran. Oh, screen. Oh, come on, dog. 3rd and 10. I mean, honestly, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but like I thought it was going to be a lot worse against an A+ team. Yeah, that's my bad. Now, granted, they could still score, but the fact that they haven't put 21 points and we've kind of had to like work them is kind of a win in its own right. Bo Brown, he misses the oh, he did get the tackle, I guess, the shoelace tackle, but barely. I think they're definitely going to run it. As the quarterback keeps it, touchdown. I mean, our tackling's not the greatest, and that doesn't help with the awareness, but they're going to take a 14-point lead. And our offense only has 44 yards of total offense. I mean, it's cold. As Micah Stone, he's going to break it 30, 40, almost to the 45. Not too shabby of a return. As I think we're just going to do the read option. Nah, they're expecting us to pass. And that should have been another pick, man. I don't know how it wasn't. 2 for 7, 19 yards. We're gonna get there. I'm just gonna do four verts, even though he's not the greatest thrower. But to me, stump it down. Wallace, he's gonna get the first down. End of the first quarter, 14-0 Notre Dame. Honestly, the fact that we forced a turnover on them, I see it as a win. And the fact that we didn't capitalize it, also an L. So, oh shit, they read that like perfect. They read that like a book to a T. Oh shit. All right. So I guess we're just gonna run it with our running back now. All right, cool. And he just absolutely gets destroyed. Like just like he doesn't even tackle him. He just pushes him down like a kid on the playground. When in doubt, 4 verts. Shout out my boy Jason for that. I mean, it's not uncommon, but literally all he did was run 4 verts in Madden. As we're gonna dump it to Wallace, and we're gonna get some, but you know what? That we're down by 14. Our kicker's not the greatest. We might as well just go for it. Like we don't have anything to lose. We're probably not going to make a bowl game this year, so like as it's to Jabari and a great, and he coughs it up, bro. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. He was down. No, he was down. Hold on. He was definitely down. Yeah, no, I'm challenging the fumble. I don't care. He was he was down. Yeah, his knee was down. Knee down, then the ball. I swear to God, if they don't give us this, it's rigged. Thank you. All right, so we do get the first. Never mind the bro moment. It scared me for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if we did. Oh, I wanted to run for more, but I don't want to get Williams the hit. So I mean, we'll take the slide and live to see another down. But I saw a little bit of an opening, but it was more of like, nah, just it's not worth it. As Rakeem Wallace, he gets a good chunk of yards, 7 yards. I feel like Papa Rod and this offense thrives on the ground and pound game first more than the passing game. As it's 3rd and inches. All right, what are we going to do? I think we're just going to run it up the gut. We're 1 for 4 on the day. On 3rd downs, not the greatest. I don't care. It's like a pylon. I don't care how many yards we get. My goal was to just get forward. If that means I die for a couple of yards, I die for a couple of yards. But we get the 1st down. We live to see another down. 1st and goal. We're slowly chipping away. 1st and goal. This is probably not going to end well. Oh, probably should have not bounced it outside, but you know. Now the question is, do we go? I think, yeah, we got to pass it. I think. Come on, bro. You've got to be kidding me, man. We got to stop, but like, my God, man. Like, I wanted him to keep on going. But, I mean, I guess that was just a better read by the defense more than anything. As Micah Stone, he's going to get probably about 9. I mean, shout out to the defense. They're holding their own. They forced the punt. Only 14 points almost by halftime. I would have called you crazy. If our old line blocked those linebackers, man, we probably would have got a lot more yards. But, dude, it's set up. I'm not a big fan of this, but, you know, like, I'll do it. Throw the ball, bro. Like, why did it take forever to throw the ball? It's 3rd and 2. Not the greatest day for Williams, but, you know, he's had his freshman days for sure. Tight. Not the greatest throw, but he was also under pressure, so to me it was like I had to do it. So it is what it is. I mean, probably you guys see something else in the chat, like, oh, XYZ was probably open. As we're in the goal line. Slowly, Notre Dame is killing us, I feel like. They're like slowly. Are they even gonna get like a kickoff, anything? Like, yeah, all right, so they're just gonna kick the field goal. And with 3 seconds left in the half, we are down by 17. I think we're gonna return it. What else do we have to lose? Oh, what a great pancake. Step back. All right. 29 yards. Not the end of the world. But at halftime, we're only down by 17. Not too terrible. Not too bad. If we just... Those turnovers killed us, man. You know, if we clean those up and continue playing solid defense, I think we can pull the comeback. But now here's a sponsor from W Energy. Today's halftime show sponsor is W Energy. W Energy is an American-made energy drink company where if you're making content, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, and you have long days or long nights editing your content and you need something that is healthy, that won't have you jitter or crash or anything like that, W Energy is your go-to energy drink. Some of the flavors they have is Dragonite Energy, Galaxy Grenade, Passion Joy Tea energy drink, and they just came out with a Beach and Peach and Mango White Peach Cooler. But if you use promo code JustinDezzz, which the link will be in the description, you get 10% off of any order of Dubby energy drinks. Again, thank you to Dubby for sponsoring this halftime show and the video. Shout out Dubby for the halftime sponsor and the sponsor of this video, as Notre Dame gets the ball, and I'm just going to see how the computer does at first. I know some of you are like, oh, listen, I want to win games, and if that means right now I have to sim and then somewhat help the defense, then so be it. Whatever gets dubs. As we force a 3 and out, we're just going to let that one go. As Georgia is up by 7, number 3 Georgia. Alabama and LSU this week. I think they're expecting the run, so I don't know. There we go. So we're going to do play action. As Williams is going to scramble for his life and gets hit. I don't agree with some of the animations. Like, dude, he just kind of just shoved me. But I get it. They're better than us. So, 2nd and 14. To Osborne. Oh, man. I get him confused. 3rd and 6. I think we're going to go no huddle. It seems like that's been our best way in terms of offense, not just this episode, but the last couple of episodes. As no one is... Yo, are you joking me? Bro, I literally threw it out. I probably should have not ran to the back of the end zone, but, like, dude, I literally tried to, like, throw it out. Whatever, man. I don't know. This game's... I get sometimes it's my mistake, but, like, I swear to God, I feel like sometimes when you're on All-American difficulty, like, the game really, especially if they're an A+ team, they really try to cheek you out, because, like, I literally hit it twice, and yet they were just like, yeah, no, you're not. And that's a gain of 1. Folks, if we get like any type of points against Notre Dame, I will consider it somewhat of a W, because to be fair, around this time during the video game, they did make it to the national championship, so this is like a legit football team. As he just overthrows him. You could definitely tell Williams is a freshman sometimes, man. With the throws that he makes, it's very questionable. When in doubt, Micah Stone. So out of my frustration, I was just simming the defense, and we forced a turnover. So, yay. Yes, this is what I want. I want you to press Micah. I dare you. Yup. Are you joking me, bro? I literally lobbed it, and you jump like 9 feet in the air. That is ridiculous, dude. Get the hell out of here. This game really tries to cheat you out, dude. We force another, like, our defense is stepping up. The fact that we have only allowed 24 points is amazing. And our offense is just completely dud. Like, it boggles my mind. Like, I don't know, man. It's frustrating. I get, again, some of it's my fault. But, like, oh my God. Like, that was just my fault. Jesus Christ, dude. He has completely wet the bed. as they're going to kick a field goal. We only have 89 yards of total offense. And the fact that they have almost 300 and they've only scored 27 points, I'm not blaming this one on the defense. I'm blaming this on me / the offense, because and Duke is on upset alert against Georgia Tech, or they might pull the upset off. But yeah, no, I blame myself, especially that last throw. It wasn't the greatest throw, I will admit. So like, but our defense for 5 turnovers has held its own. As yes, Barrett Cameron is in now. I benched Williams. I know some of you are probably like, it's about damn time, as Cameron just overthrows it, and you wonder why I keep Williams in, because neither of them are true pocket passers. They're not the greatest quarterbacks in the country. So it's like, pick your poison, dude. As like they just have our numbers. They like Notre Dame just 2 for 8 on the day. I'm looking at Osborne and he just drops it. Start of the 4th quarter, another field goal, so they're gonna be up 30-0. Not super surprising. I am disappointed in myself and also just Williams in general, that 4 picks. He will start next week, next episode. Some people are like, oh, do we need a quarterback change? No, I just think one, it's just me, and I just think overall talent wise, we're not completely ready to face the big boys yet. Like it's not on the cards. And maybe in a couple of years we'll be ready to face the big boys, but as it's to Micah Stone. But now we're just playing for mojo. We're just playing for, I guess, pride. I don't know if I want to call it pride, but I guess pride. And we want to at least score 1 touchdown before we face Old Dominion, which I have more confidence in. I have a lot more confidence in against Old Dominion than Notre Dame. Like, there's only so much that we can do in terms of offense. Like, we're putting it in place. It's just dudes are just coughing it up. Like, it's just we don't have the talent yet. As Williams, I forget that I sub Jordan Williams in some packages. As he fights, but it's not going to do anything. We're going to have to punt. Never mind. We're going to go for it, apparently. Coach Papa Rod says, you know what? You only live once. Might as well just do 4 verts when in doubt. To Osborne, who I'm pretty sure is like one of our leading receivers. Him and like Micah in terms of yardage. As we have some life on offense now. As it's 2nd 2, but no, Williams is going to start again. But to me, this is just more of, so 1, he doesn't get hurt. Like, it's just not worth him getting hurt. 2, so we might as well, as Micah Stone just gets flat out pancaked. It's not worth him getting hurt. And, sometimes you just got to sit your quarterback down and just be like, hey, it wasn't your day today. It wasn't his day today. And it is what it is. You live to see another day. As he gets sacked. I mean, that dude's just been a monster. Our guys did not even like block him whatsoever. No, we're gonna do play action. Probably not gonna go well, but you know. Oh, maybe. Nope. I just simmed their entire drive. They had another field goal. 48 seconds left. 33-0. Takeaways from the game: 6 turnovers is not going to win you football games. As Micah Stone, he gets to about the 50. Again, you know, I sound like a broken record, but you know, it's not like I mean, I did have a terrible read or two probably, and you know, let me know in the comments. More than likely, I definitely had more than just like 2, but again, doesn't help that you know we do not have the athletes. We just don't. Like even if we make the right plays, their defenders are just quicker and more aware of it, and you know. But we're gonna come home, face Old Dominion. It's gonna be a good, you know, home stretch. We're gonna have two home games out of the last 3. You know, Micah Stone with the great catch. I mean, I just feel bad for it. Like, I don't know. I just feel bad for you guys because you saw 2 great episodes and then just this one's a dud. But you know, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. All we can do is possibly score here and just, I guess, not even go for it. But that's all I can do. All I can do is just, hey, we move on. As Bill Belichick said, on to Cincinnati, on to Old Dominion. That's all we can do. As Osborne, oh my goodness. That man's probably in concussion protocol because he just straight up just let him hang to dry. 2 for 10 on 3rd downs today. Really, really terrible. But I did get my first user pick. I am happy about that, as we're probably going to almost score a touchdown in garbage time. If we don't get shut out, I won't completely see it as an L. Yeah, we definitely might, honestly. That was a weird play. I thought in my head it was gonna go a lot better. It went a lot better in my head, but clearly it did not go better. So we're just gonna run it in for a touchdown. Garbage time TD. Yippee. For those who are wondering if Papa Rod's seat is somewhat toasty, it is, but it isn't. I mean, it's at 84. It probably shouldn't be like as 84 as it should, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, let's look at coordinators. Apparently ours is safe, which I somewhat disagree. And no, never mind. Oh, Jimmy Gibson, he is on the hot seat, and somewhat of our OC. There it is. Never mind. So Papa Rod's the only one safe. So next episode we will face Old Dominion. Couple of prospects are visiting, and definitely more of a better head-to-head matchup. But even though we took a big fat L against Notre Dame, the Catholics did win the Catholics versus the Frat Bros matchup. But again, just like Texas A&M, I will eventually go back to South Bend and have my revenge. But if you made it this far in the video, you guys are awesome. Again, make sure you like the video and drop a comment maybe about what I should do differently offensively, or I guess defensively as well. And if you're new, or you know, you just seeing this, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, make sure you live your best life. Deuces.